So here is the thing about 55. You can completely understand everything I just said and still walk out of this episode running the exact same pattern. Because again, insight doesn't change the body, experience does. So we're going to give your system a different experience right now. Nothing dramatic, just a little less grippy on the old story. So tap along with me if you can. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure that your shoulders are over your hips. Your head is on your neck, which is on your shoulders. Get started tapping on the side of the hand and take a big, deep, letting go breath. And remember, you're just going to repeat after me. You're going to mimic the points as I move through them if you're watching the video, and if not, the points are in the comments. One more big, deep breath. Even though I have been carrying this story for a really long time. And honestly, it's done some heavy lifting. I'm willing to get a little curious today about whether I still need that story. Even though part of me genuinely believes that what happened to me is why I can't get what I want. I'm willing to open, even just a crack. Even though I'm not ready to let it all go. And I don't have to. I am willing to let my nervous system take a breath. Okay, so we've set up the problem. We know what we're talking about here. We've got some victimhood stories that we are feeling attached to that make us feel like how we are the way that we are. And it becomes a part of our personality and our identity. But we're going to try to loosen that grip a little bit. So, top of the head. Okay, so I have this story. It's been with me for a while. This story where life keeps happening to me, where people let me down and things don't work out. And look, some of that genuinely happened. I'm not making this shit up. But I have been living in this story like it's my permanent address. Like I just moved in and forgot that there might be other places to live. And what if there are some other options? My emotions are a lot. They always have been. I feel everything and then some. And unfortunately, I never really learned what to do with that in a way that didn't blow everything up or shut everything down. So I flooded, or I went numb, or I blamed. And all of those are completely logical based on what I was given early on. But none of it is who I actually am. I'm the one underneath all of that. And that's not a small thing. So, what if I actually chose this life? I know that that is a really bold statement, but what if the hard stuff wasn't punishment? What if it was the specific curriculum that my soul signed up for before I got here? What if the people who hurt me agreed to play those roles so that I could learn? The good news today is that I don't have to be certain about that idea. I just have to be willing to consider it. Because the story where I'm the victim keeps me playing small. And I'm not a small person. I'm allowed to put that story down, not erase it or pretend that it didn't happen, but just set it on the table for a second to see what I'm like without me holding it. It turns out that I am still here. I'm still me. Just a little bit lighter, a little more room in my chest to take a deep breath. And that is what freedom feels like when it starts. A little more room, a little more openness to breathe deeply of life. And so it is. Okay, so take another big, deep, letting go breath. Notice how your body feels. Any shifts, any slight loosening. 55 doesn't offer a dramatic awakening. What it does is quietly, persistently ask, where are you still organizing your life around an old wound? And then it waits there. Because freedom doesn't come when you finally fight against and defeat the shadow. It comes when you stop needing the shadow to explain you, to explain who you are. And you're already doing this work. This 6-day window is just an opportunity to practice it a little bit more.